Hey, PokeMoshPit. My name is Pwner, and before I get to the battle, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. When I do Wi-Fi battles, like to switch in some of my own sets, and I like to do every tier. I like to experience all different kinds of battles, and what I have with you here is something of my own design called a Trinity Battle. It's a UU-NU battle with 2 fire types, 2 water types, and 2 grass types on each team. No OU, simply for balancing. Alright, let's get to the battle now. Alright, he's leading off with a Venusaur, and just my luck, I got my Milotic in the front. I've got no choice but to switch out and get to something for sleep fodder, so I put in Torterra, that's what it's called. And he goes for the sleep powder, but it misses. But the hack still turned around on me because he goes for a Sludge Bomb, and I get poisoned. And had that poison not been there, I'd be able to take this thing out in 2 Earthquakes. Anyways, Earthquake does a nice chunk, 2-hit KO, but again, with the poison, I'm not going to be able to survive another hit to take it out. Which is unfortunate for me, because I really didn't want to lose this thing too early. So right now, I'm at a 6-5 disadvantage right in the beginning. That's not very good for me, but I'm going to turn it around here, bring in the Burninator. He's going to set up a sub as he goes for a sleep powder, which ironically misses. And then I go for a belly drum, and my Salic Berry doesn't activate, which screws me over a little bit later. Anyways, he goes for a Sludge Bomb to break the sub, while I finish that thing off with a Fire Punch, damn it. And now I've leveled the playing field. Now we're each down 2 grass types, both of them are walls. And now he's going to send in Lantern. I don't know why he sent in Lantern. Maybe he thought he'd be able to outspeed. Maybe he wasn't expecting Earthquake. But I go for Earthquake anyways, and I take it out. So now he's down 1 water type now, which is good for me. Now he's going to send in an Entei. Remember that my Salic Berry didn't activate? Well, he's going to be able to outspeed me now because of that. I was thinking about going for another sub earlier, but I didn't know if I had enough to do it. Anyways, I send in my Milotic now. He's going to take that Stone Edge very nicely because this thing is just a beast. Then I'm going to go for a Surf, and it's going to live on negative 12 HP. I honestly didn't mind that too much because I can just stay in, recover off the damage from his next attack, and be at 3/4 when I take him out instead of half. Which is exactly what I do. And now I'm at full, and I believe he's going to go for another return. Yeah, so I'm going to be at about 3/4 when I take him out, which is good. Now he's down to 1 fire type, 1 grass, and 1 water. And I believe I've got 4 Pokemon in the hole right now. So he sends in Blastoise, and expecting him to expect the switch into a grass type, I went into Typhlosion. And now I figure, okay, he's got Yawn, so he probably doesn't have Toxic. But of course he does. So this is bad. My best wall is Toxic right now. And now the only thing I have to take that Blastoise out is my Sceptile. So I'm afraid of the Ice Beam, so I set up the Light Screen as he goes for Protect, which was obviously pretty useless. And now I'm going to switch out and go into Sceptile now as he goes for a Surf. And that's obviously not going to do too much at all. So fearing the Grass type move, he's going to switch into his own Sceptile as I go for a Leaf Storm. And this is Specs Modest Sceptile, which is a little bit overkill, but this is why I have it. Look at that. It lived on 1 HP, which kind of pissed me off, because I had to stay in there and finish it off with another Leaf Storm, so it doesn't get up a Swords Dance or something. Now he's just down to his Water type and his Fire type. And now I'm fearing the Eruption, so I'm going to switch into my Milotic, and he's going to go for a Solar Beam. And I would have been fine with that. I would have stayed in because I knew I'd be able to take it, but the light screen wore off right at the wrong time. I'm going to go into my own Typhlosion now, who's going to take that solar beam with more than half. Then I'm going to predict the switch into Blastoise and go for the Thunder Punch. And that will do more than half to Blastoise with the Adamant Nature and Life Orb. And in case he went back to Typhlosion, I went for the Earthquake, which would have taken it out either way. So now he's just down to one more Pokemon, and I know his only chance of surviving is to go for Eruption. And I know this thing is Scarfed, otherwise he would have switched out earlier. So I went for the Quick Attack just to get some damage on it to weaken that Eruption up. And now I'm going to go into my last Pokemon, my Crawdaunt, which is going to live the Eruption just barely and finish it off with a Waterfall. So, if you like what you see, come check out my channel. Otherwise, subscribe to the Mosh Pit, yada yada yada. And I guess peace out, everyone.